So the hardest part of the situation was the old water heater leaked within the house. Once that happens, it's a catastrophe. The floors start to buckle and you have no hot water. So you have to turn it off and wait for a plumber to come. I was really, really frustrated. I thought, I don't know a good plumber because everybody comes out and they tell you one thing and they do something else, or they charge you a little different price. The floor was ruined. I needed hot water. I couldn't live without hot water. And I thought, I can't do this anymore. I really, really can't do this anymore. So I looked for plumbers and I saw the logo Monkey Wrench and I thought, that is adorable. And I read the reviews and I thought, okay, I'm gonna give them a try. So I called Monkey Wrench and I said, look, I need a solution. I have a water heater in the hall that leaked. It's the second time it leaked. Could you send somebody out tomorrow between 9 and 11? And when they got on the phone with me, the person that I spoke with was just so gracious. And sometimes when you speak with somebody that you've never seen or never met and you get that first good experience, then that entices you to go further with a company. They didn't put me on hold for like 4 minutes. That seems like an eternity. They answered my phone call right away. Once we set up the time, she said, let me send you a bio of the technician that I'm gonna send out to you. And I thought, whoa, this is pretty cool. You don't normally have that. So I was ready to know who was gonna be approaching my front door. I didn't have to be concerned about who's knocking on the door. So that was a big benefit. So once that person arrived, I realized, oh my gosh, that's the exact person. They didn't do a bait and switch. They were honest with their conviction and what they said. That made me even more so respect the company. And when he came to the door, he was clean. He said, ma'am, before I come into the house, I'm gonna put booty covers on. And I said, oh my gosh, that is so sweet of you. It was a complete different experience than the plumbing company prior. I don't always look at all the details of cleanliness because I know when companies are working out there, it's inevitable that they tend to, get a little dirty. But when Monkey Wrench showed up, I felt like, whoa, I was at a 5-star hotel. He showed me a card and he said to me, these are the steps that we're gonna be going through. And I thought, whoa, who does that? They normally look at the situation and they said, okay, bam, this is what we're gonna do. I felt so at ease. He said, let me see what the problem is. And I showed him where the leak was and I showed him that I had turned off the water heater and I had no hot water for 24 hours. They gave me options. I mean, nobody really gives people options. They just say, we're gonna do it this way and this is what we need to do and this is how much it's gonna be. So they gave me options and they said, hey, look, we could do it this way, we could do it this way, or we could do it this way. So I picked the tankless water heater on the outside. And also he showed me, he said, come here, let me show you what I'm going to do. Once they gave me these options and he explained everything to me, it was a lot easier to make that decision, to say, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go forward with Monkey Wrench and I'm going to do the tankless water heater. I'm gonna use them because I felt so comfortable and confident. And it turned out that it was a great price and it was a great situation and he explained everything in detail. This is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna remove the old water heater. This is how we're gonna install the tankless water heater. And I thought, okay, great. I felt good about Monkey Wrench. And it sounds kind of kooky to say that about a plumbing company, but you'll always need a plumber. You'll always need a plumbing company. And it was a pleasure to realize that I'm not gonna have this problem again. So time has passed by since I replaced my old water heater in the hall with an amazing tankless water heater on the outside. And it's such a pleasure because you don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about a leak. I don't have to worry about the hot water. I don't have to worry about very much. I'm very happy with the work, with the customer service, and their word. They stuck to their word, and that just makes me very happy.